Hey guys, I'm back probably quicker than you expected if you saw my last video. The last film I did a video on and the last film that I reviewed is F1 the movie. It's the quintessential summer blockbuster of the year, and it's Joseph Kosinski's follow-up to Top Gun Maverick. Now today, it was a Sunday, I got a little drunk, felt a little patriotic, and the film I put on was Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick was a film that I only watched twice in theaters, and I really loved. Didn't love it as much as others, but I really loved and admired what it did to not only bringing back cinema and putting butts into seats, but I really loved what I saw from Tom Cruise and the filmmaking of Kosinski. So today, 3 years later, after F1, which is the movie I said was better than Top Gun Maverick, I decided to watch once again, and my God, do I regret saying it's definitively not the better film than F1 because it is goddamn close, even though I think I prefer F1. Jesus Christ, I forgot how great this film was. Listen, I gotta get better at putting words together, clearly, if you see my past three videos, but I also gotta get better at not overreacting and having recency bias because I loved F1. I think it's the third five-star film of the year, according to my letterbox. However, Top Gun, if I don't think it's a better film, goddamn, it had way more impact than F1 probably will. Even though I think F1 is probably the picture I'll revisit the most. My God, Kosinski. I said he might be Mr. Summer Blockbuster because I haven't rewatched Top Gun Maverick. He is Mr. Summer Blockbuster, at least out of all the directors we have. He's not the best director or filmmaker we have currently in the year 2025, but my God, is he the most electric summer blockbuster maker of all time. What he accomplishes here in this film was not only bringing film back after the pandemic, bringing movie theaters back after the pandemic, but what he does showcasing his movie stars. Tom Cruise, man. Tom fucking Cruise. Brad Pitt is maybe a cooler cinematic presence, but my God, what Tom Cruise does to put not only his body on the line to entertain us, but what he puts soulfully on the line to entertain us as the viewers is nothing an actor has ever done before, ever. The only actors I thought of while watching this film, while revisiting it, was Buster Keaton, maybe Charlie Chaplin, some of those great iconic figures in our world of film, but nobody has done crazier batshit shit than Tom Cruise. Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun, the original film, not a huge fan of. Think it's very overrated. This, however, is definitely one of the greatest films of the 2020s, and definitely, maybe, honestly, not even maybe, probably the most impactful film we'll get of the 2020s in effect and how it affected everyone who saw it. Tom Cruise and Joseph Kosinski collab in a great effort to entertain all American audiences in 2022, and they do it flawlessly. I forgot how much chemistry Jennifer Connelly and Tom Cruise had in this film. My God, first of all, the chemistry is off the charts, but my God, Jennifer Connelly, you are beautiful. Not to sexualize you or anything, but my God, you have aged perfectly, and you are a fucking pleasure to watch on screen. And also, you are a pleasure to watch accompany Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, you're 60. You're born in 1962, and you're doing all this crazy shit, flying these fucking planes, bro. This is Joseph Kosinski is one of those filmmakers now that we have where I'm admiring his filmmaking, but I'm also questioning how the fuck he filmed it and how he even had the means to film it and what sorcery he put together to even get these shots and film these sequences. Another thing that's aged perfectly besides Tom Cruise and Kosinski in this film is the casting of this film. There's quite a bit different ways I can go with this, but Glenn Powell, he will absolutely be, and anyone who's been watching or reading my letterbox reviews, according to Glenn Powell films, he is a favorite of mine, especially in this day and age of acting. Everybody wants him. He steals the show. Even a film I thought I wouldn't like with Sydney Sweeney, I'm blanking out the name of it right now. He is great in it. He's super endearing, charismatic, and he's one of the most likable assholes that we have. And he's not an asshole of a person, clearly, but a lot of the characters he portrays in a lot of the films he plays in, I mean, there's no one more likable than him, especially when they're supposed to be an asshole. Like this film, he is an asshole in it, but goddamn, his character arc and the person he turns out to be as the character is super likable and engaging. Glenn Powell might be the person that won the most from this film because yeah, he had Everybody Wants Some before this, and yeah, he had a couple other pictures where you notice his talent, but this is the picture that propelled him into the spot he is where he is now, where he's getting all these roles, where he's getting all these soon to come blockbusters that haven't been announced yet. Like this guy is a guy who will dominate summer blockbusters to come in the future, and he will dominate and be a prominent figure in the world of film. A guy that I love. I loved him in Whiplash, loved him in Chronicle, loved him in a lot of other pictures, like even Project X, which is a film I love to death, even though it is extremely flawed. It is a film that inspired me at a young age to do an abundance of bad things, but it also got me to love party films. Miles Teller. Hate to stutter on your name, bro, but this is a film that takes place after Whiplash, which is an arguable masterpiece by Damien Chazelle, one of my favorite filmmakers of all time. Miles Teller, it's the year 2025, and I'm still waiting for you to make a film as good as this one. Like, Miles Teller, you are a great actor, bro. You don't belong in the gorge. I've been expecting something more special from him since this film, and he hasn't brought it to us yet. I don't know if he's been taking a break or if there's films in the work from him coming up that haven't been announced yet, or we don't know that's coming out yet. But goddamn it, I miss Miles Teller, and this film is a great reason why. His chemistry, not only with Monica Barbero, the rest of the cast, and Tom Cruise, him as Rooster is truly a great performance, especially in the role that he's asked to play. Is nothing extraordinarily special, but like what he does in this film is a great compliment to the rest of the film, and Rooster is a great character addition to the Top Gun franchise. Glenn Powell is the big winner, but Miles Teller is kind of like the guy that you thought was going to be the big winner after you watched the film, but he hasn't done much winning since. And I hope this take of mine ages poorly, but goddamn, Miles Teller, I want to see you in more films, and that's me speaking as a selfish audience member. Another thing I want to talk about is the rest of this cast. I don't have all their names in front of me. I probably should have done better as a content creator and got all of them, but so much of this cast has gone on to do great things. Like, this cast is stacked, man. It is truly stacked. The cast is one of the best things that age about this film. I don't know how great this cast is at that time, but goddamn, it turned out to be a hell of a cast, and it really is a huge part of this film that makes it work so well. I think F1 is slightly casted better with like Damson Idris, Kerry Condon, Javier Bardem, and Brad Pitt. But the supporting actors and actresses in this film are unbelievable. I mean, it's hard to do any better. Man, Joseph Kosinski released two of the greatest summer blockbusters you'll ever see, especially as an American. These are the quintessential American summer blockbusters of the 2020s, and maybe even all time. Whether they are flawed, which they both F1 and Top Gun Maverick are, they are the perfect and your quintessential must-watch summer blockbusters. Kosinski isn't doing it better. I mean, Kosinski's doing it way better than anyone else you can pick. Like, he's not the best director, as I said before. He's no Scorsese. He's no Kubrick. He's no Tarantino. He's no Denis. He's no Nolan. But goddamn, he has a role that he plays, and it's unbelievable in terms of producing and making these unbelievable summer blockbusters. Top Gun Maverick is aging greatly. It is a film that will be timeless despite me not giving it a 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd, and it is a film that will live on in infamy as being one of the greatest 2020 films, and it is a film that definitively brought people back to the cinema. And I'm forever in debt to that, because my life without cinema and going to the movie theaters would be a life that I wouldn't want to live in. And Kosinski and Tom Cruise are without a doubt major roles in keeping the cinema alive. And Top Gun Maverick, the payoffs, the build-up, the montages are unbelievable. Even the flawed cliches and the redundancy you might have seen in similar films are perfect to me. This is one of the films that is a great example of imperfections making the film better. Like, there's so many times where I'm laughing at the cliches where I'm laughing at the similar plot lines I've seen in other films, but they are so goddamn good and executed at such a high level that I cannot help but to love and admire what I'm watching on screen. I mean, it's a predictable film, but goddamn, it's all inspiring. It amazes you, and it keeps you completely engaged from start to finish. For some reason, I thought this film was way longer than it is. It's not that long at all. It's like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and it doesn't feel that way. I'm on a ride the whole way. People like would compare this to like being on a roller coaster. It's definitely not. It's 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times better than being on a roller coaster because goddamn, it amazes you every step of the way. There isn't some long descent that bores you. There is a complete great character foundation and building of all these characters in the film. They're all unique and feel like their own people, and they're all so lived in that you can't help but admire that. Like it's great character building and it's great. It's just great actors playing these great performers who have such unique names. By the way, I mean it's unbelievable the character names in this film, but I love this film. It's not a 5 out of 5 for me. I think F1's slightly the better picture. I still have to go see F1 in IMAX, so I lied to you guys. I didn't see it by the time the weekend closes, but Top Gun Maverick, man, one of the great American summer blockbusters we'll ever get. And it's a film I appreciate more now than I did when it came out. And it's a film that is aging perfectly, and it's a film that's truly gets the appreciation that it deserves. It's one of the best films of the 2020s, and I can't say more about the effect that it's had on people going to the movies and keeping people at the movies. Tom Cruise, cherish him while he's still alive. He is so similar to Brad Pitt, where we don't have guys like this. There's so many great actors in our day and age, but god damn it, no one's like Tom Cruise. No one is like Brad Pitt. Tom Cruise is in a level of his own. He's above Brad Pitt, and Brad Pitt is probably the coolest guy we'll ever see. Tom Cruise is the actor's actor. He does what no actor will want to do. He does it. He flies these planes. He flies these jets. There were so many times during this film where I had to remind myself, oh, he's not actually shooting at a Russian military base. He's not actually firing these missiles and shooting these machine guns at a Russian air base. Because it's not out that ordinary to believe for me to be like, hey, he's actually shooting at these Russian air bases and firing these missiles because he wants to entertain us. That's not too out of the realm for the world of Tom Cruise and what he brings to the table. It's just not. Because it seems like he would do that. Because all he wants to do as an actor and as an entertainer is to entertain his audience and bring butts to seats. And that's what he successfully does all the time. I love Tom Cruise. For all the people who hate Tom Cruise, fuck you. You don't love movies. You don't love cinema. Top Gun Maverick, one of the best films of the 2020s. Even though I have quite a bit of films above it, it's still one of the best films of the 2020s. And my God, it ages better every time I watch it. I'm sorry I haven't watched this film since 2022. I apologize to Kosinski and Cruz, even though they don't know me. Hopefully they know me one day, but I'm sorry. I only saw this twice in theaters. I'm sorry. This is my first time watching it since then because, my God, it is truly one of the great American summer blockbusters we'll ever have in terms of impact and in terms of entertainment. I'm Matt. It's a 4.5 out of 5 on my Letterboxd. Probably an 88 or 90 in terms of out of 100. It's one of the greatest films we'll get in terms of summer blockbusters and in terms of entertainment. It is truly a film to be absorbed in every capacity, and it's truly a film that will endlessly entertain you, and it is truly a film that you'll endlessly be admired by. It's truly a film that you will be like, what the fuck? How did they shoot this? How did they make this? And it's truly a film that you'll be like, I can't believe he did that. I can't believe Tom Cruise is doing this. I can't believe the majesty of it all. I can't believe the spectacle of it all. Kosinski knows how to capture these great impossibilities of life that you don't get to see too often, that you only hear about. And he does that with F1, and he does that with Top Gun Maverick. This is a great film. If you haven't watched it in a while, rewatch it. These past couple videos I've been telling you I'm going to do the apartment review, I'm going to do a top 10 list. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to be consistent. And I hope you guys continue to watch. If you do, I'm trying to gain a better audience, but hey, this is all up to me now. It's about me being consistent and making better videos. Hopefully I get better at talking, and hopefully you continue to tune in. I'm Matt. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your Sunday. And rewatch Top Gun Maverick if you haven't seen it in a while, and watch it if you've never seen it before. Peace.